Well, anyways, these trees are, this one just it had enough heavy toppling, or it was carrying it that way, but it was actually, the trunk was leaning back towards the camera, so they had just enough limbs pulling the weight, top weight pulling it back the other direction. It was just at the tipping point there, balancing point there. So the rest of these buggers, they're all leaning back in the wrong direction. They're leaning tops towards where I want to go, not whatchamacallit. So I'm gonna have to push every one of these buggers here almost. So, and this one here, I thought I could cut it up, but it's got enough side lean. It's got a rotten white center in it there, and it broke off, and now it's leaning off to the side. So don't matter, I guess I'll just knock it over the machine and pull it out. It'll be at a 90-degree angle, but I can still grab it and pull it. So, but the rest of these shitters here, they're all leaning in the wrong direction here. So like I say, they're leaning back towards me. So I'm gonna have to push them all with the skidder. Slow things up anyways when you got to screw around like that, but it don't matter, we'll get it. So got a few more in here, like I say, I don't know, whatever, there's 8 in here or so. Anyways, damn brush. Son of a bitch sat back on me. It started to go, and then all of a sudden decided no, it walked up a little bit going that way, and it wants to go back towards the skid trail where I came in. It does not want to lean. I want to side drop it, try and drop it over there, and it's son of a bitch, it's pulling itself back that way, wants to go top over that way. So now I got the saw pinched good, and I don't have a wedge here with me, so well, I'll go get the skidder, and I'll bring you back here when I get this stupid thing shoved over, and hopefully I can get my saw out without destroying it. That's where saws will get rolled and crushed when you have issues like this here. You come in, whatchamacallit, and it's fully stuck in there. It's not, it's sat back hard. If you have a partner you're cutting with, and not somebody you can trust or whatever, you bring the machine up and just ever so slight, give it a little bit of a push, and the other guy comes in, grabs a saw and pulls it out. And did that lots with my dad over the years when we were cutting, but this is one of those scenarios here. I'm now here by myself, so well, anyways, it's not going anywhere. It's stable. It's sitting where it's sitting. So I'll get the machine over here, and like I say, just give it a little bit of pressure on it to free up the saw, pull the saw out, and then push it the rest of the way over. So I'll bring you back when I get to that stage. I got lucky there. That's what happens. That's what I'm saying. Luckily the tree, like I say, I just barely touched it with the grapple. I just came up to it, and that's where it was. It was just at the tipping point where it leaned back on me, sat back on the saw. And now you can say, well, you could have wedged it, yeah, I guess to a point, but that's why I always usually just I didn't go get the skidder. I should have brought it up over here, because I knew these trees, most of them, I got half of them down, but I didn't get them all in the direction I even wanted them to go. At least this one here, it broke off and left the stump and went that away from the saw. But all too often what will happen you go to give them a little push, they'll tend to, as they're going over, sometimes they'll peel off the stump and they'll roll back and catch your saw and crush your saw. And I can see why this one was pretty sketchy, because the inside of it is all, well, it's all full of rot. It's that's one of the worst ones here that I've cut so far here. So that's a really rotten one. So looked good again from the outside on the one side, but on the back side here, it's got conch or mushrooms growing up on the back side of it. So again, when you get into those kind of ugly trees there, that's sketchy. And this whole bluff here is like that. There's all rotten hearts and core in them. This another one here, it's got mushrooms growing all the way up on it here. Sorry if the sun's in the camera here, but anyways, yeah, you can see here it's got mushrooms every 16 inch or 12 inch all the way up. So this is a sketchy one here, and it's leaning the wrong direction, so I'm gonna have to watch my ass with this one, or I'm gonna end up getting it here. So anyways, gonna keep tipping them over here. We're gonna get this finish up this little bluff here and get this done here, and then I can start dragging and pulling. I'm pre-set up in this other one over here. I got some tension on it, so I'm going to go ahead and jump down on off the machine and cut it up, and then give it a shove over here right away. Okay, now we're going to give that one a shove over too. There we go. They're all on the ground. Okay, well that gives you an idea of how you tramp down the brush and so you can work. Now I gotta go and run down to the end there and knock the top off and trim a few knobs, so see how far along we get here. I'm just about out of gas, and this little saw here has been doing pretty good, so anyways, bring you back here shortly.